What's up, folks? This is your host, Nehemiah Seifu. Today we're going to talk about how to be a great entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship, what is it about? Entrepreneurship is all about taking risks and helping out small business investments which lack funding to become successful. How can we do this? You gotta keep on trying. One of the main obligations of an entrepreneur as a business person is to keep on trying. No matter how many times your business seems to fail, you gotta continue on taking on more risks. That's how most successful entrepreneurs have rose through the decades and years. You have to always use the SWOT analysis, which is the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And once you are able to recognize the strengths and weaknesses and opportunities and threats of your business enterprise, you'll then be able to identify how to grow your business into a successful model, which you can promote and even get it branded. Let's take an example, McDonald's for a reason. For example, McDonald's is one of the top fast food restaurants in the world. Burger King is another example. Wendy's. All these fast food restaurants were started at a risk, but then they grew into much more great businesses which are employing thousands and thousands of employees. Let's look at Walmart. Walmart is one of the retailer stores which was opened right here in Bentonville, Arkansas, and which has now expanded worldwide. All these businesses, they weren't big when they started, they were small. But over the years and decades, they've grown to be one of the biggest businesses in the world, which are recruiting millions of employees. So my main point here is, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to be willing to take the risk of your business not being successful, and if it doesn't become successful, to keep on trying. Many successful entrepreneurs over the years which I've met and I've seen on the internet have said that one of the keys to being an entrepreneur is to constantly fail until you succeed. When you fail several times, you will learn a lesson or two about not repeating the same mistake so you won't fail. And that will lead you to a certain step on how to be a great entrepreneur and how to run your business efficiently and conduct the right resources to implement your business ideas or business models. It is very necessary for an entrepreneur to know their limits. What I mean by this is, if you launch a business, you have to constantly be aware of the paperwork, the payments, the bills, the revenue, the tax cuts that you would have to pay for IRS. All angles of the business must be analyzed and implemented in order to see if that business is going to be successful. Let's say a month or two after your business is launching and there seems to be a lot of amount of cash flow and money seems to be good, customers are happy, but if you don't check your finances and if you don't check the numbers, you might be in for a surprise or for a treat and might lead into bankruptcy of your business. In order to stop your business from being bankrupted or from your business becoming a failing model, you have to make sure you check on your finances and everything is according to schedule and according to budget by checking out your business ventures. One of the great things about entrepreneurship is that it is your own business. you start your own business and run it efficiently the way you want it. But in order to do that, you have to always be aware of the numbers. You have to check out every number in your business, all the cash flows, all the investment inventories, and check out if you are at a good standing point. That way you'll be able to analyze and get prepared if your business is going under or above. If your business is going under, you have to be very, very careful in order not to lose all your assets. And you do that by hiring successful people, successful lawyers, successful agents, successful accountants, certified public accountants, or vice versa. It is very important for an entrepreneur to know all these things in order to launch a business. Communication is also another important lesson in entrepreneurship. You have to constantly communicate with your business partners. One of the things that people say whenever they run a business and there's some sort of failure in their business work is that lack of communication. The HR and management team, they need to constantly talk and have appointments with their employees in order to talk about their business ventures, almost probably in every week. Once in a week or twice is probably important in order to see where your company is at and where your company is going. Another important information in regards to entrepreneurship is that it is very necessary and important for a business owner to see how much cash they have on cash and how much cash they have on their credit or their credit card, and set a limit of how much budget they're going to use each month so they won't go under or above that budget. Mastering your budget is very necessary when you're starting a business in the entrepreneurship world. This is lesson 1. This was your host, Nehemiah Seifu. I hope you have gained some important knowledge in regards to entrepreneurship. I'll see you all again another day. Thank you.